Welcome back to Dirty 20. Today we're talking funnel character creation. Character creation. This is a very essential step in order to play D&D. For 5th edition, character creation is relatively straightforward. You choose a race, you choose a class, you roll 4d6, drop 1 each time, 6 times for your basic stats. You choose a background, and you're pretty much done. Now, funnel character creation is something that I had never heard of before, but it comes from Dungeon Crawl Classics, which is a kind of offshoot of D&D in the sense that at different points, people have not been happy with new editions, and they've kind of decided to band together and using the standard open rule set, they create their own RPGs. Funnel character creation is a very interesting way of, well, doing a few things actually. But I think that the decision to finally choose a character and say, this is the character that I'm going to be playing in this campaign, can be sometimes a lot of pressure. This takes a lot of that pressure off you. Essentially, what you do is you create 4 level 0 characters. Now, what does that mean? That means that instead of choosing a class, you don't. You choose a race, you roll your stats, but instead of 4d6 and dropping the lowest, you roll 3d6 straight for each attribute. Then your hit points are 2d4 plus Constitution modifier. Basically, what this means is that you're creating a very weak character, but you're creating 4 for each player. Each player is going to have 4 very weak characters, okay, that they're going to play in a one-shot of sorts, almost like a session 0.5. You're going to be playing in a short little adventure before the main campaign starts. And the idea is that a lot of these characters are going to die. The good thing about that is that, number one, you get to try out some different kind of characters, right? Maybe you're thinking about playing the gruff, giant brute. But actually, when you actually get to play them, they're kind of not that fun. Or maybe you're looking to play the wisecracking rogue. But once again, it doesn't quite match up to your expectations. Here, you're creating 4 characters, out of which maybe 1 or 2 are going to survive. Now, that's really important. The little one-shot or pre-campaign adventure has to be quite deadly. And one of the things that this does is it allows your players to gauge how deadly your game is. It also teaches them that it's okay if a character dies. It happens. That's really important, right? So when you reach the end of this pre-campaign adventure, you'll have maybe 1 or 2 characters for each player, and they get to choose the one that they enjoyed playing the most. Now, in the adventure, you can seed little things. You could put a holy symbol, and that might encourage a player or the character that found the holy symbol to become a cleric. You might offer pacts to become warlocks, things like that. All of these things basically mean that you're going to be a little bit more confident in the character that you eventually create. The other thing that this really, really fixes, which is a massive problem that I've found in virtually any D&D campaign that I've played in is party cohesion. The ability to say, well, why are these people sticking together? Why are they, doing this? Here you have a pre-created backstory, essentially, where, these people went out on this adventure in this cave, and lots of people got killed, and their bonds have been forged in battle, and, all those really cool things that mean that later on, when someone is, in jeopardy, you feel that you need to go and rescue them. You need to go and help them because they're your brother or your sister who you've, had this history with. So by the end, a player will pick their favorite character and then create a first level character. So now you start looking at adding class, racial bonuses, proficiency bonuses, all of the kind of nitty-gritty maths that you have to do. One of the other wonderful things about this is that if you're a new player, this teaches you the rules. It's like a little tutorial because it's a straight D20. There's no modifiers, there's no bonuses, nothing. It's just roll a D20, and if it's high enough, you succeed. And so as a new player who's maybe never played D&D before, this is a really nice way to slowly understand what's going on. Thank you so much for watching this video on funnel character creation. Hopefully it's something that you might like to try out. We are definitely going to try this out on our next campaign. And hopefully we're going to record it and be able to show it to you, so you'll get a better idea for it. But, as always, comment down in the comments. Tell us how you usually start your campaigns. Is this something that you might like to try? And as always, get in touch with us on Facebook. We are La Victoria Productions. We're also on LinkedIn. And you can check us out on Twitter. Our producer, Mouth at La Victoria Productions, will answer any questions that you want. I'm Enano LVP on Instagram. And please head on over to our website at lavictoriaproductions.com, where we have all of these videos as well as some little extras. And hopefully we're building a community. Keep slaying.